I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is July 5th, Friday, 2024. Hope you had a good day and a good week here. So make this short. I'm going to be done for the day. Let me just go over this real quick. You can see here that we've been talking about this since I've been mentioning this since the 22nd of June, that we're going to come and push up, right? We're going to expand out of that high also, right? So here we go. We're getting it. Didn't need to make a video yesterday because of the fact that the bias was still the same. Everything was the same. So to keep this simple, I know this might look a little confusing. I'll try to do it real quick, but I only have up here, we only have 4 lines, green lines. So first there was 3, now I added a 4th. But the first one is a 2 standard deviation from here, from this low to this high right here on Monday, June 24th. These 2 4-hour candles. So I got it projected up here between 2 and 2.5. You usually reach that as a target, and then when you get to the middle, it'll consolidate, or it could just obviously keep going, you know. But the point is that this is a minimum range target for today's objectives. That's what that first green line is here. Second one is 200 points plus the low. So meaning the low of the day plus 200 points. And I put that there because that's generally the range of the day is going to be at least 200 points. And that's what I got that level for. The middle line right here, which we're about to, actually we just hit it right now, is the middle 50 level of between the 2.5 and the 2. That's what that is, right? All right, so now that you understand that, let's go into it. And real quick, so you can understand yesterday, let me go to a 5-minute real quick. Fuck, I knew we were going to hit that level, dude. I should have held it. But it's cool. Yesterday, so obviously when we closed on Wednesday for the holiday, we bounced off that level of that all-time high, which we hit, and then we bounced up. Then we opened up for Wednesday and we retraced back. All right, and then they went sideways, accumulating orders, shot it right back down to that high, to that all-time high again. Okay, and then we closed for the holiday, and then we opened up Thursday, which was the real holiday, Thursday, and then we shot down and wiped out that liquidity, and here, and which I took this buy hoping that it would hold because I knew we were going to be coming up. Sure enough, they gapped down on Thursday and wiped us out. No big deal. I wasn't playing around anymore. So use this as a projection here. Also, from this retracement coming back up here, at least 4.5, and that'll explain why I was trying to buy up to this level. It does match the first level I was mentioning on the green line, which would be the 2. So this -2 standard deviation was matching between the 4 and the 4.5 right here, and that's a perfect place I also want to use as a target. So now that I've explained that, let's go real quick here on the 1 minute. Motherfuckers, dude, I knew it. I should have just held it a little longer. But okay, so real quick, as you see on the 15-minute, we open up, we shoot up, and then we're consolidating. All right, then it's 8:30. So 8:30 shoots the price down, and then shoots it up, and then closes. That one candle. Okay, so this one candle is a range in itself, right? So I treat it as a range. Okay, so obviously, by the way, this opening range, this is bogus. This is the indicator. I don't know why it's showing me. I don't know why it's showing me that level. This is not the opening range. But so don't look at that real quick. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's fine. Whatever. So the price retraces. So once that range, that 8:30 range candle, big stupid wick, right? NFP retraces back. Where am I expecting to catch a buy here? I'm bullish. I mean, we're bullish. Where are we catching a buy? Well, I'm not buying up here. That's for sure, right? So you have 2 things. You have the wick itself on the bottom side, right? You have the opening range gap, which is that little thin line in the background. That's the opening gap. No, you know what? They did that from, I don't know why the indicator does that. It's from Wednesday. So you could disregard that, whatever. I'm not even going to put my 2 cents on that. But you had the midnight opening level there. Plus, now I have this candle as a range, retracing it back. Obviously, I want to buy in a discount. I want to buy low, obviously, and sell high. So below 50%. And then this level comes to the 61. The 61 hits right here with the bodies respecting, plus that little opening line. I didn't really care about that level, but it was confluence, could be. And I do take this buy. So I take this buy. It's 8:51. I'm ready, right? I'm ready. I want to be a little earlier on Fridays, especially on Fridays, just a little bit early. And then I lose, right? Take this loss, no problem. Where does it go? Comes and hits this opening line. This is what I was waiting for. I mean, it was very shy of it, and I was like, maybe they're doing that on purpose. So I took the buy. But what I should have waited was one more divergence, which is fine, no big deal. And you see a divergence here. You see this right here? Beautiful, right there. That's a signature. I talk about this all the time. You see it. It's a perfect buy. Gets real close to the 61, but it doesn't. But what's more important is that midnight line. Anyways, we take that buy here. And where are we taking this buy? Number one, we're taking this buy for above here, first of all. The price comes up. And doesn't even hit it. Then retraces all the way back. And I know what they're doing. They're just building liquidity. I know our targets are up here. Then the price retraces back into this 15-minute imbalance right there. Can you see that? So 15-minute imbalance, I got it sitting right there. That's going to be the 9:15 a.m. candle. All right, so and then the opening line is there. So real shady and real suspect. And I held for it. And what my goal was to hit this first green line. So not this one. I mentioned 4 green lines. This one is just this high. I did not count that in the 4 green lines. That's on my chart now. But so this is over with, right? All right, that's just that high right there. So just so you can see the trade here. And by the way, I'm screenshotting it with Option Command S. And when you do that, what it'll do is it doesn't show the buy and sell buttons. I don't know why it does that. So I'm screenshotting it another way. When I used to screenshot it this way, it would never show the orders. It would never. It would just show the background. And I'm like, dude, why wouldn't it show that? And what I did is I figured out how to do that, which is just a long story short. You go here and you go to orders, executions, and positions and screenshots. So I click that, and now when I do screenshot, it does show the orders in the background, but it doesn't show the buy and sell. So if that's a problem for you guys, let me know. Otherwise, I did not Photoshop this. I wouldn't even know how to fucking Photoshop this, dude. I mean, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm not in the business of Photoshopping. But anyway, so let me know if that's an issue. If not, I mean, I kind of don't like it like this because you don't get to see the seconds. I mean, I guess it does say the time frame, but I tried it this way today, whatever. Anyways, so price retraces back. You see the buy here. I get in. When we take that low and we sweep, I end up getting in filled here. And then look where my target is. That's that first green line. Forget this green line. The first green line, which is that -2. Where is it? That -2 right there. Boom. Okay, great. So we hit that level here, and I'm done with the profit. Now on the way up, I bought here. We don't take out the high. We retrace back into that 15-minute imbalance. We're pushing up. I use this inversion imbalance. To hold price, and then it shoots up, shoots to my target. Look how it reacts. Reacts really nice, and pretty much this is a higher high. This is a higher low, and then that's a higher high because we busted through that high. This is one leg right here. That's a higher high. Retraces back. Look where it goes, and I dropped the ball right here. It retraces back here and smacks that inversion balance again. And look at the range from here. That's a higher low to the higher high. Look where it retraces right to the 61, right to the 61 on the head. Okay, not a little bit below. And I was like, bro, and I really couldn't focus here because my fucking dog. He ate steak yesterday, and this motherfucker's running around like he needs to take a shit. And I'm like, oh, dude, here it comes. So I was like, all right, you're gonna just be done for the day. So, anyways, I was gonna be done for the day. I mean, this was a fucking gorgeous ass trade, bro. Right? So, anyways, I can't make this shit up. I tried, and then So I missed that, right? The price goes above. Now I'm using this inversion imbalance right here, and which is the 1008 candle. Use that, dragged out. Look how it's supporting, using support. All right, it's pushing up. We get a push up above. Okay, so we get a push up above this high. All right, the next level is at 200 points from the low that I had put on the chart. And that was just an idea. It's not like I was married to it, but the point is I'm like, man, I'm gonna miss this push up a little bit, and I swear my mother I wanted to get in here, and I just didn't. But because this is a higher low, I'm looking at this as a higher low, but whatever. Anyways, when the price pushes up, and you know it's suspect. You don't know if it's going to shoot down because you do have at the time we had a divergence here. So lower highs here with Nas and Dow, and higher highs here. And I was like thinking to myself, well, it's possible that the end of the week we create the wick right now, right? Because it's London close and it's the end of the the end of the week, and we might have a nice big sell off. So I don't want to get caught in that. So I waited for a little more confirmation, and that's what was the purpose. So let me get back to this real quick. So anyways, so the price pushes up now and breaks that high. Okay, so it breaks that high, and I'm like, okay, if it's going to keep pushing up, I want a retracement back. So I'll be patient and wait. Price ends up building this liquidity here, and I'm like, okay, I want to sweep. So it sweeps that, boom. We come in right into this imbalance right here, right into that fucking imbalance to the 50% level of it. Like, look at that, to the head, and I take that trade. So now, but I don't get filled because here it pushes up real quick. I'm like, damn, am I going to miss it? Then the price comes down 50%. And then I hesitated too much. And then by the time I got filled and pushed the button, the price ended up getting here. But what am I doing here? I'm from this level here, I'm taking it above this high and hitting that 200 point level for the low of the day to this level. That's 200 points now, right? So I end up taking it out right here. Beautiful. Nice quick scalp. Wish I took it from here though. Anyways, and then, what's it called? So then we reached here. Okay, so we're here. And then I'm like, okay, I want to take another trade because I know we're getting to almost this 50% level, which we just hit now. Now we're hugging it. Look how we're hugging that fucking level. But I decided not to wait that long. So what did I do? I just took it from here. So I just mentioned me taking this trade from the second trade from here to that 200 point level. All right, and then when we were here, we were creating these little lows right there. See those three lows? 1, 2, 3. We swept that like that. Boom. See how we said we swept that? I'm looking for that. So we swept that. Beautiful. I'm in. We push down, and then I get filled in right here at 50% of it. We never even come close to it, and boom. And then we push up and we get to right here. Now, I took it out here because number one, I want it to be done. And then, yeah, I don't like this screenshotting it like this. The time is all the way up here. It's probably small if you're watching this on YouTube. Yeah, I won't be screenshotting like this anymore. I like to see it bigger here. But anyways, and it does it show the time? Oh yeah, it doesn't even show the time up here either. Yeah, I don't like it like this. I won't be doing it like this. It was just kind of easier for me. But anyways, I take this trade right here because I want to bust this high, and I want it to come close up to here. And I was like, I was like, you know what, bro, just take the 2,500. I'm not trying to have this thing reverse on me. I was up here. I was like, you know what, man, fuck it, it's done. Right, and I should have trusted myself and held it to the 50%. This last color, this last green right here is in the middle here. It's 50% of that -2 to 2.5 standard deviation that I have on the higher time frame. And sure enough, we're there now. So scalp that and I'm just explaining that so it makes sense. And right here, dude, I would be done if you're still trading. I mean, obviously you don't know I'm still recording, but I would be fucking done, dude. There's no way I would still be trading this. And now it's lunchtime, be done. But look how it's hugging that level. So here it's pretty obvious. Let me delete this. So this makes more fucking sense. And then, yeah, you see that. So that's how I framed this day, man. And you see it's panning live. So yeah, fucking beautiful. So let me go back to real quick. Obviously we know that we got higher lows here with when we had that big raid at 8:30. We have higher lows here, and we have lower lows with S&P and Dow, obviously. And then also here we were having lower lows here, and we had higher lows here. So that was just kind of pushing it up. And then when we got here, we had higher lows again, and we had lower lows and lower lows. So the strength obviously is with Nas. Obviously, they're the biggest, index with II with it. So we're obviously going to be pushing this, and this is why I trade Nas. I mean, look at this, dude. If you were trading this and you were expecting to be bullish, bro, like I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking frustrated as fuck with Dow right now. And that's why I told everybody, stop trading this shit. So if you stop watching me because you still trade Dow and you want to learn how to trade Dow, stop trading it. I'm letting you know, just stop trading it. Your life will be, and S&P been sloppy lately. But now it's been clean. But anyways, so that explains all this, and take a look now. What are we doing? We're fucking, oh, we're still there. So anyways, yeah, I would be done. Let me see dollar real quick. And by the way, I should have mentioned this earlier. I don't think I really mentioned it. Yes, I was bullish and wanted to see it come high, but if we're bullish on the indices, then we would suspect a big sell-off in dollar, and sure enough, this is what you're seeing. So let me see, the yields were completely coming down been coming down for the last how many days? 2-3 days. And then the bonds have been literally been pushing up. So if you go check your charts on that, I'm not pulling it up here. You guys can do that on your own. But and that's kind of like framing all of this market right now. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to mention. I want to be done. So what do I see happening? I do see selling a big. You know what? I think this is a big sell-off happening right now. I mean, if I was to push sell right now, this might even push. But the thing is it going to come up to here? I doubt it, though. I doubt it. I think they want to create the wick of the week. So for example, and I'll be done with this after this. This is the low of the week here. And this is now the high of the week right now as we're speaking. So what's very possible is that we retrace to 20%, between 20 and 30%, this is the 23 on the fib, this black line right here. So somewhere from here to here, it's very possible that they sell off hard right now. So to create the wick, look at the wick. I mean, right now it's just really bullish, right? So I mean, again, don't get me wrong, it can still close and stay strong bullish, which it probably will. But again, I'm done. I don't want to be involved here. So you guys take care, have a good weekend, and God bless.